Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Optimus back again on the channel with another video, and today we're just going to be creating like a simple script, a teleport script basically. So let's say if your mouse is somewhere on the map and you press a certain key or you click your mouse, you'll basically teleport to that position, and that's about it. And yeah, let's get into the video. First, we'll want to create a local script in either the starter pack. In either the starter pack or the starter GUI. It depends, it's up to you. So create a local script there. You can name it whatever you want. I'll just name it teleport. Okay, yeah. We'll also need a remote event in replicate storage. So let's say if we press a certain key, we want we want the event to fire to the server, so we can edit where the player needs to go once the event is fired, obviously using functions and built-in events. So you can name the remote event to whatever you want. I'm just going to name it teleport again, so there you go. And then in server script service, you're going to need a script, because server script service, it handles all the server stuff and everything. So you just name it teleport as well. Okay, so first, in the local script, we're going to first get the player and access to player. So local player equals game game.players.local player. Obviously getting player, I put 3 T's, I don't even know why, but yeah, fuck it. Alright, 3 T's, right, okay. Then we're going to need the user input service. So in this video we're going to be using a letter that's going to be T, because T starts with teleport. So we're going to get the user input service. So local UIS equals, you can name it to whatever you want, depends, it's up to you, but I'm just going to name it UIS. So equals game get service user input service. Alright, so once we have that, we're going to create the main event. So UIS.input began connect. So as soon as anything happens on your mouse, your keyboard, anything, this event will fire. So you're going to bind it to a function. So when this event fires, a function will also be, so whenever the event fires, the function will also be displayed basically. The function will take effect. So function input, that's basically the letter or the mouse, wherever you want to, the input basically, wherever you press basically. And then you got the typing as the second argument. So let's say if you're typing let's say if you're clicking or pressing a UI or GUI, it will not run basically. So it only works if you're clicking a part or something else. So alright, basically, so we're going to create the first if statement. So if not typing, so if it's not clicking a UI or GUI, then we're gonna, so if you're not typing, then, or even typing as well, if you're not typing, then it will also work as well. So then we're going to create the second if statement, which is if input.keycode equals enum.keycode.t, so the letter T. So if the letter T pressed, then the next line of code will also happen. But if you want to make it your mouse, then you can do this. If input.user input type equals enum.user input type mouse button 1. That's the if statement you can use if you want to use your mouse. But in this video we're going to be using T. So if input.keycode is equal to enum.keycode.t. So like I said, if you press T, the next line of code will run. So then actually we're going to create a variable for the mouse. So let's say, so we need to create a variable for the mouse, like the mouse's position or C frame. So we can spawn a part, then you'll teleport to that part, which is basically your teleport basically. So local mouse equals player get mouse. So there we go, getting mouse here from player basically. Wait, I forgot to put the brackets, my bad. Alright, and then if letter T is pressed, okay, and then Once we have all these if statements and conditions ready, we can finally fire the server. Actually, wait, let's put a hit, yep. Again, wait. Getting the C frame / position of mouse. Yep, so we need the position of mouse basically, and that's hit basically. So without further ado, let's fire the server. So we're gonna do game.replicate storage.teleport. Click on fire server. And the argument we're going to use is the mouse. So we want to send the mouse where the mouse is to the server. So once we reach the server, we can basically depict where the mouse needs to, where the part needs to be according to the mouse. So you got that there. Then that's about it for the local script, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so now let's go to the main script, server script. So we're gonna first collect the fired server basically. So game.replicate storage.teleport on server event. So we're collecting the fired server. Connect function. So we're gonna bind the event to a function. So whenever the event runs, a function will happen basically. And then we're gonna create two arguments, which is player and mouse. Okay, so first we're going to get the character, because we need the character to move the position of your character basically. So character equals player.character. Once we have that, okay, then we can move on to creating the part of teleportation basically. So you'll see what I mean eventually. So local parts equal, let's just call it destination, and you can name it whatever you want, but make sure you also use the same name once you mention it again. So equals instance.new parts. Okay, now let's add the properties to it. We want to make sure that it's not anchored, because if it's anchored, then what's it called, you won't be able to move it. So destination equals, wait, sorry, my bad. Destination.anchored equals false. Then destination.canCollide equals true. So let's say if it follows the mouse's position and it lands on a part, we want to make sure that it stays in the position. So if it doesn't, it's just going to fall off the map. So we want to make canCollide true. So there we go. And then now let's set the C frame to where the mouse's hit is. The mouse's C frame. So we're going to set destination.cFrame equal to mouse. Well, mouse, because on the local script we mentioned that the mouse is the C frame of the mouse. So we're setting the destination C frame to the mouse's C frame. So there we go. Then we're going to do destination.parent equals workspace. If you don't want people to see this part, then you can just make another property change and make transparency equal to 1. Okay, so if we play the game, you'll see that. Alright, so here we are. For now, I put the part's destination to 0 so you can see where it is. So if we move our mouse and we press T, the part will spawn. It will spawn absolutely anywhere. It's got like infinite range. As you can see, it's all the way there. So we're gonna basically, I'll show you. So in this script, we're gonna basically move our humanoid root part to the part, but we're not gonna literally move it to the part, or else you're gonna be almost underground. We're gonna use an up vector. So character.humanoid root part dot C frame is equal to, well, not just equal, my bad. It's equal to destination.cFrame plus destination.cFrame.upVector. Remember these numbers, times 3.368. Those exact numbers will make sure that the feet are touching the part instead of the humanoid. So humanoid root part, my bad. Yep, so that's basically the script done. Alright, so let's test it out now. So as you can see, we aim our mouse somewhere, we press T, you teleport. Okay, well, the part doesn't have to be here. You can always set it to 0, but you teleport, as you can see. You teleport anywhere, absolutely anywhere, to where the part is, like that. You can go miles away, everywhere. Okay, but if you don't want the part transparency to be, what's it called? If you don't want the chart, if you want the part to be transparent, then you can just obviously just change it to 1, and then if you see, you teleport. You instantly just teleport anywhere. This is a very simple script. I mean, like, it didn't really take me that long. It took me like 10 minutes to make the script, but it's obviously going to take me a while to edit the video. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, obviously leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, leave a dislike, and subscribe for more content, other tutorials, any tutorials. If you guys want to, like, if you guys want a specific tutorial, let me know in the comments. If you want, it can be absolutely anything, but not, yeah, it can be absolutely anything, to be honest. Anything. Right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.